Hi, boys and girls, it's Miss Mulligan. Today, we're going to learn a little bit about how a word works. We're going to make sure we check the first letter of a word and the last letter of a word. So let's read what we're going to do today with me. All right? I can. Repeat after me. I can. Check the. Check the. First letter of a word, and last letter of a word, Now, the one thing that I always ask or tell kids is, and I hear them say this after I teach it, is, does it look right and does it sound right? We want to make sure both those things happen when we're checking words. Because sometimes a word you try may start with the first letter sound, but then when you look all the way to the end, it's not the right letter sound. It doesn't look right, and it doesn't sound right. So it's important that your eyes move from here to here to here. So the beginning, the middle, and the end. And you really want to look at that beginning and last letter first to check to see that. If they're working right, if they sound right and look right. So I put some sight words out here today again because we just did a lesson on sight words. And these are words you're going to see a lot in the book. The first sight word is this one. It's the word look. Okay? The second one is said. Say said. Said. The last one is the. Say the. And with the, we want to get our tongue out for the T and H. They're letter friends and they go together. It doesn't say t-ha anymore. It's just the. Practice that with me with your tongue. The. Okay, so Miss Mulligan's going to show you the word look. Okay, remember we look with our eyes. And when we look at the word look, and I'm checking my word to see if it looks right or sounds right, I know I go this way. So I'm going to check L, and I'm going to go this direction. So when I check the word look, this is the first letter in the word look. This is the second letter. This is the third letter. This is the fourth letter. So I want to make sure I'm going to check the first letter and make sure it matches and sounds like the L sound. L, and it does. Then I'm going to move across and say look. So here's L. First letter, second letter, third letter, fourth letter, last letter. First letter, last letter. First letter, middle letters, last letter. Let's check it. Look. What do you hear at the end? Do you hear a k? I do. So it does look like it sounds right. It does look like it looks right. Look. I bet it's the word look. And it is. Look. This is an ellipsis. When you see 3 dots in a row, it means there's more to come. We're not done yet. There's more on the next page. So this says look, said, the. Let's turn the page and we'll see what happens. When we read this, we drag it because we know there's more to come on the next page. Look. Okay? You try it. Look. Oh, what are they looking at, I wonder? Oh, look what they see. I see 1, 2, 3. What are those? Cat. Is it cat? I'm going to move my finger over. There's an S on the end. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't look right. I should hear a S. So it's cats. Cats. I know that has an S and I should hear it at the end. It sounds like an S sound. It looks like an S. And more than one cat. That's one cat. But more than one are cats. So let's read our story. And we already know the word look. And here's our other 2 sight words, said and the. So let's start here. Get your mouth ready. Look. Did I check my last letter sound? Yes. Looks right and sounds right. Read it with me. Look. Here's that word, said. Said. Get your tongue out. The. B. What are those? Bird. Is it bird? That doesn't look right because I'm checking the last letter and there's an S. I should hear a bird on the end. It's a word, birds. Look. Let's read it together. Look. Said the birds. I heard it right. It looks right. It sounds right. Cats. It starts with a K and ends with a S. Cats. I heard the S on the end. It looks right. It sounds right. Who's coming in next? Oh, I love these guys. Get that D sound out. Duh. Take a guess at it. What are they? Dogs. That looks right. Dog would be incorrect. It wouldn't be right, would it? Because it doesn't end in a G. It ends in an S. So I need to make sure I hear that S sound because it looks like an S. Dogs. Dogs. And that means 1, 2, 3, more than one dog. Dogs. Looks right and sounds right. Let's go ahead and get our little sight words reviewed before we start. Get your tongue out. The. What's this word? Said. Let's try it. Look. Said. Get your tongue out. The. What are those? Birds. Looks right. Sounds right. There's an S on the end. I heard it. What are these, everybody? D, 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 d. I should hear that S on the end. Dogs. And they are dogs. Oh, the birds see dogs. Let's see what they see next. Oh, there's a CH like the TH. They're letter friends. They say ch, ch, children. Ch, ch, children. Let me check it. Ch, children. I hear the N. It looks right. It matches the picture. It sounds right. The, said. Remember your sight words. We're going to get them like that. Look. Said. Get your tongue out. The birds. Very good. And what do they say? CH, 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 ch. Children. Children. It sounds right. It looks right. I hear an N on the end. Children. It sounds right and it looks right. Oh, they see children eating lunch. Last page, when we have a book that repeats with the same line, at the end there's a surprise and the last page usually changes, so it's not kind of the same pattern. Pattern books change usually on the last page. I see the word said. I know the sight word look. I know I get my tongue ready for the T and H and I say the. Let's try it. What are they eating? Ooh, the leftovers. And that has the B sound. Brrr. Wonder what that is. Can you figure it out? What that might mean? Brrr. Do you think it's brave? Do you think the birds are brave? V, V. Is that a V? Can't be the word brave. It doesn't have a V on the end. It has a D on the end. Can you think of something that has br and a D on the end? Bread. 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 Look, said the birds. Bread. Read it again. Look, said the birds. Bread. Boys and girls, we always look at the first letter and always check the last letter to make sure it looks right and it sounds right. The V does not look like the right V there, does it? It's a D, and it doesn't have the "the" sound. It has the "duh" sound. Red. Good readers always look for those little strategies. Let's read our objective today together. I can. I can. Check the first letter. Check the first letter of a word, and last letter of a word, Boys and girls, have a good day. And remember, look at the first letter. We're going to look through it all the way to the end and check the last letter to see if it sounds right and looks right. Look. Very good. Have a good day, boys and girls. Bye-bye.